Hey everybody, welcome to my podcast, Suchitra's Life. And in today's episode, I finally recorded the long pending interview that I've been promised by Phaneendra Teja Adapala, an independent documentary filmmaker whose Telugu documentary Burning Bridges depicts the lives of firefighters and their mindscapes while on duty. The 55-minute documentary with English subtitles has not only won the jury mention at the 14th Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival, but also won two categories in the Indian Film House National Awards, which are to be held in June. So let's dive right into the conversation. Hi, Phaneendra. Welcome to my podcast. How are you doing today?
Hi, Suchitra. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good as well. So, how are you feeling right now after receiving the Dada Saheb Phalke Award?
Nothing different. To be frank, nothing is different. So yeah.
So, your life hasn't changed totally or something like that. Nothing happened, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah. No. Life is not same. Like same. Everything is going normal itself. So nothing has been changed.
Mm-hmm.
At least yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's start from the very beginning.
Okay.
What uh, what made you to filmmaking? I mean, what made you attracted to filmmaking, especially documentaries? What was the starting point, like since your childhood?
Since my childhood, we used to see, like most of the time, we used to see news channels or old films in ETV cinemas. Or in ETV cinemas, there will be telecasting old films, and also we used to see those documentary TV infotainment channels like Discovery and National Geography most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
From there, after when I'm in my eighth I guess, yeah, from my seventh or eighth class, my mama used to take me to movies.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to go regularly to the movies, and like which time we used to recreate the movie scene. Like when if we see any movie,
Mm-hmm.
then we used to recreate the scenes with that small phones like Nokia C20, that dabba phones rehta na.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we used to recreate those scenes with my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can't even see that video because we like if we shoot one scene
Mm-hmm.
to shoot another scene, we need to delete the previous one because we don't उतना storage नहीं रहता था उस time वो phones में.
Yeah, storage. Yes, yes.
Then after that, after my during my 10th, then my friends we started doing some like short films
Mm-hmm.
with my friends cam recorder. Like I remember my first short film called like we wrote a small script.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the camera. My friend's family person had a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like we shot the whole short film in a way that as a director I don't know what we shot.
Mm. Yeah.
The cameraman never gave me the camera. I didn't even saw the video. Like he was like after the scene, Anna, we don't have charging in the camera. We need to keep on shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got after the whole shoot, we went to my friend's house. He has a laptop. So when we connected the camera to the laptop, then we understood that he never recorded when I said to start recording.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
And like he basically edited the whole film in the camera itself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He only stopped the camera, then he went forward and he only started recording the camera. Like that we did those things. Then during my inter, I purchased like my parents purchased my DSLR Nikon.
Mm-hmm.
Then we started doing short films. We used to like when I was in my inter, with we used to write a script. I used to write a script. We used to speak during the lunchtime.
Mm-hmm.
Then we used to shoot those short films during the Saturday, Sunday, and holidays time.
Yeah. Mm.
I used to edit those all short films in the night, and I used to sleep in the college in the backbench
Oh,
during those language periods. रहता ना उस time पे I used to sleep in the back.
okay.
Then documentaries, like I feel like I released a first short film in that camera called P versus P.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a short film, but I wrote it in a way where on the perspective of Spets. Like it's a documentary, it's a film about the Spets
Mm-hmm.
from the starting to the ending. It hasn't cycle. We will be shooting the journey of an Spets.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I did did that film as a documentary. Like we were explaining about the pollution and the all those environmental issues
Mm-hmm.
in that short film. So it was in my mind, like consciously or unconsciously, it was in my mind that I will be shooting documentary.
Mm-hmm.
But one fine day, there was a temple called I don't remember Chaya Someshwar Alayam. It's in Nalagonda.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The plan was I was in my inter, like I never went out without my family, like outside Hyderabad.
Yeah. Mm.
So I asked my mother that there is a temple called Chaya Someshwaram. Can you go visit the temple? She was like, yes. I asked her before Dasra holidays.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting till Dasra holidays. Dasra holidays has been completed. Then, okay, this is not going to happen. Then college has been started. On the next Sunday, my friends went out without saying to my parents.
Okay.
We went to shoot that temple.
Mm-hmm.
We started traveling around 5 o'clock early morning. I said my parents that I have a small short film in my friend's house.
Okay.
We went there, we shot, and we came back around 7:30 or 8
Mm.
on the same day.
Mm.
Like nobody knows that I went. Nobody in my family knows that I went for that. I went to the Nalagonda.
Mm-hmm.
Then after editing, I understood that I need to release it.
Mm.
So I need to tell to my parents that I went.
Okay.
So then I was like, okay. I was like, I was keep like applying ice to my mother so that the reaction will be pleasant rather than very,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm.
So then I told her, she was like, okay, ho gaya na, ho gaya so ho gaya. Like she was completely okay because it already been happened.
Yeah.
Then she said, never go like that.
Mm.
But we did so many times, to be frank.
So all of these early short films that you did, you
Hmm.
kept uploading on your YouTube channel, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, not all. Like few of the things we uploaded, few of the things I uploaded and deleted it.
Mm-hmm.
We really used to shoot in each and every, like it doesn't matter what we shooting on. Like I and my friend Sriram were shot a short film in the Nokia Lumia, like the Microsoft one,
Mm-hmm.
the first model of Microsoft and Nokia one. You remember, right?
Yeah, yeah, no.
We shot that a short film in that phone, and we don't know how to take the footages out of that phone.
Yeah.
We really don't know. We left that, like we shelved so many projects like that, but some of the lucky ones comes out, and we can release it, and I release it in the YouTube.
Okay. So, approximately how many short films you think you've done? Released, unreleased, whatever.
Short films, if I need to say about short films gone, then I don't really remember. Like
Mm-hmm.
we will forget at a point, right? We will forget counting at a point.
Yeah, yeah.
So I really forgot because we shelve so many projects. I sometimes I don't like this project after a while,
Mm.
or my friend doesn't act properly in the short film.
Mm.
Like we really close so many projects like that, like short films. But when it comes to documentaries, it's a very different thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was coming to that. So you started off with shooting short films, and now you've realized that your heart is in documentaries, right? Non-fiction documentaries. So how did
Yeah.
that happen, and how did you go about it?
While I was still shooting the short films, I used to upload documentaries, one or two,
Mm-hmm.
alternatively. But after the COVID, no, when the COVID hit, I wanted to do a short film. I basically wanted to do a film. It's not about documentary or short film.
Mm-hmm.
So I did this documentary. I released it, but I was not yet happy to do it because I wanted to do it in a like an proper way rather than taking footages from the internet. I
Mm.
really wanted to go and shoot that documentary.
Yeah.
I spoke with one of the paranormal investigator
Mm.
called Jayalani.
Mm-hmm.
I literally got inspired by his TED talk for
Okay.
the documentary.
Oh.
So I spoke with him. He was okay with the documentary. Everything was going fine,
Mm-hmm.
but he met with some small surgery thing.
Mm.
Then everything is not under control. Everyone's life was not under control at the time, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I released it, but I took first I removed it from the YouTube because we have plans to reopen that project.
Mm-hmm. It's about
So
witch hunt,
hmm?
right?
Yeah.
It,
Sorry.
it's about that witches and witch hunt. I
Yeah. I guess you saw that film, right? I have sent you.
saw the teaser trailer thing.
Hmm. Yes, the same film I was speaking.
Okay, that's interesting. So now, so you decided that you'll only stick to documentaries, or are you going to do some short films on the side as well?
I personally write short film. I write stories. It's not an point. I write stories, but like I I never thought of I will shoot this story which I wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
my main focus is on documentaries because it gives me some kind of challenge I can say because like when I can meet new people, like new culture or new people, like I can go around.
Mm.
It gives me some kind of happiness and some kind of freedom to the film.
Yeah.
Like when I was making my first short documentary called Provoke,
Mm-hmm.
like it wasn't project for the NGO,
Mm.
but they wanted only the like a small commercial elements for them. So I thought I will make a documentary for myself.
Okay.
Then we used to wake up earlier in the morning around 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
Then we used to travel on bike. One or if there is another bike available, then we used to travel in two bikes. If not, we 3 to 4 members we used to travel in one bike. And after the shoot, I guess 4:30 5 o'clock को shoot हो जाता था.
Mm-hmm.
Then I and my friend Akhil used to come slowly from that area.
Mm-hmm.
We used to stop our vehicle and we used to play with the kids there while they're playing cricket or kabaddi.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still have those photos, I guess. Like those are beautiful memories, I guess.
So, like every documentary you make, it's like a journey that you take.
No, sorry, Suchitra. Can you repeat it again?
So, I'm saying whatever documentary that you make, it's like a
Hmm.
journey for you. Like from start
Yeah,
to end,
yeah, yes. It's an like sometimes उस time को it's not a beautiful journey to be frank.
Okay. Okay.
After the whole project is been completed, then when we are talking about the project, then it will be a beautiful journey. But while doing that project, it will be sometimes it will be never a beautiful journey. We'll be like frustrated, and like it will be an irritated situation at that moment or during those moments. Now we can laugh by thinking about those moments.
Mm-hmm. So, how do you choose your topics for documentaries? Because, some may become controversial, right?
Yeah.
So, how do you go about choosing the topics?
Like I don't have any particular system. Like we will be planning this, and then how उसका वो idea आता हमको बोलकर. There is no particular uh, plan to choose an idea.
Okay.
Basically, till now everything was on a flow.
Mm-hmm. So,
Uh,
at least like you've made documentaries on firefighters, on farmers, weavers. So, were you exposed to these situations and you thought of making a film, or how did it happen? You saw some documentary that inspired you to go and make something in Indian context. So,
you so Suchitra, for the first short documentary, they called us for the provoke. They called us, so
Angie.
that was a start. Okay.
Okay.
Then we did a film called. It was never released because it was controversial, to be frank.
Mm-hmm.
We did a documentary on a temple
Mm-hmm.
near the Varangal side,
Okay.
but it didn't even came to the editing desk because the footages were taken by the. It's a controversial topic, so I guess we need to leave those things.
Mm-hmm.
Then we don't have any idea. After Provoke, we really don't have any idea what we need to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
We were just on high because our first short documentary was in international OTT platforms like Guide Doc or MX Player,
Mm-hmm.
so on. So we were like, we are kids. We are like, okay, let's enjoy the moment kind of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But outside we can be like that, but inside, see, we at least need to start another project. That was going in our mind.
Mm-hmm.
On the one fine day, my Akhil, my best friend and production manager for all documentaries for my company,
Mm-hmm.
like he sent me a picture where a statue we can say statue because he sent me a statue kind of thing. Like we will make a documentary on it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't send me any context. He just sent me a screenshot of a WhatsApp status of someone's I don't know what name it is also.
Okay.
He basically sent me like, then he was like, we'll make a documentary on this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? Okay, we will make. वो problem नहीं है. बोला ये क्या है?
Mm.
He sent me few articles which are half cooked, not half cooked, but there is no full information in it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said, we will make a documentary because it made me interested. It made me interested to read because in every article पूरा information नहीं है उसमें.
Mm.
That made me like, okay, we will do documentary on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was a long stretch, around 3 months, 4 months gap.
Mm-hmm.
Akhil was doing the pre-production, but trust me, he didn't need any pre-production. I was doing some client works for the documentary को करने के लिए पैसा तो चाहिए ना भाई.
Yes. Yes.
So to run the documentaries we need money. So I was doing some client work.
Mm-hmm.
Then I wanted to do a film on artists. To be frank, theater artist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, theater and.
I called few contacts. Like I called you, you gave me some contacts. You know that, right?
Yes.
But it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to do a documentary on artist. I have some visuals in my mind. I wanted to do this kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
But from one of my friends, I got a contact for NRB,
Yes.
Nations Rock Wave.
Mm-hmm.
We met them during November. they were okay with the project. Like first we wanted to make a documentary only on a band.
Mm.
Then I told them we only wanted to make a documentary on a band. They said it's okay. They told their story. Then I asked them what is the story of whole NRV.
Mm.
So I got interested in the whole story. So the project was the whole story of the NRV.
Mm.
This is on November.
Mm.
Then I called my friend Akhil to come to Hyderabad for the shooting.
Yeah.
Then he told me he never got the like pre-production for the Tremble thing, like the Indravelli.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Indravelli. It was a 5 day shoot. We thought it was a 5 day shoot. We went to Indravelli. There were no hotels. It's a rural village. Like there are no restaurants or hotels.
Mm.
So we were हम fix हो गया कि we will be sleeping in the bus stand or near the like anywhere on the road.
Mm.
हो तो पक्का हो गया क्योंकि there are no restaurants at in that place.
Mm.
Then we started. So then my friend's father knows one friend in that area called Indra Valley.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave her the stay, but the point is we don't know the story yet.
Okay.
Before going to Indra Valley, I sent Akhil once to just do some small pre-production work.
Mm-hmm.
Like he went. Usually I woke up. On that day we woke up. I woke up around 12 or 2 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I called Akhil like, what's going on? Any progress on the pre-production work on the documentary? He was like, I need to say you one thing. I was interested. Like he was very serious to say something. Damn, we got something breakthrough. We can start the project kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then he said only one thing that you need to bring your own tea because Indravelli mein tea acha nahi hai.
Okay.
And man, I was like, you come back. I am also coming. You come back. We both are going to the Indravelli and we are completing the project.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went to Indravelli, as I said. We got a stay. We started shoot. Like to be frank, I started shooting interviews. I don't know anything. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can't even understand what they are speaking.
Okay.
After the shoot, my friend was explaining to me everything, and I was writing in my notes, and I was trying to link up all the stories which we heard, but nothing was like it's basically a big jigsaw puzzle,
Mm-hmm.
and one small part of that jigsaw puzzle was missing, so I can't able to solve the jigsaw puzzle.
Okay.
Then we roamed around. We did so many stunts in Indra Valley, basically.
Mm-hmm.
We did drag racing, F1 racing, everything to go from one village to other village because the word was passing around. Like people were calling their friends or the people around whole village. These two people were making a film on so and so things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they used to give us our number to them. They used to call and they will be like, we are here, you can come.
Okay.
And they will be around 20 kilometers away from the place we are.
Oh.
And they'll say, I will 5 minutes to helpota. They will say, I will leave in 5 minutes. Then how we need to drive it? We used to like literally go like an idiot during those days.
Mm.
But we shot everything. We came back. I thought everything was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I completed the project, I edited the project, but something was missing. That to be frank, I don't know what it is. At that point of time, you can't judge your own film, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you only shot it, you only edited it, and you can't judge that own creation of yours. You need other person's perspective.
Yes.
So I have sent to few of my friends and one of my friend's brother, he's a filmmaker. So he was like, why can't you shoot some B-rolls? He said, go visit some producers. I like the idea of shooting B-rolls,
Mm-hmm.
but I hate the idea of going to a producer.
Okay.
Then the project got shelved.
Hmm.
To be openly frank, there is no separate separate system or a rule structured process for the ideas we get.
Mm-hmm. So there was
Sometimes,
just triggers and connect anything that interested you, you just went with the flow.
yeah, to be frank, we literally go in the same way. If we like that project, we try to connect with the person, we try to convince them, and we literally go and shoot rather than uh, have there is no particular genre we will make only farmer theme documentaries or we will make only crime documentaries. I will be making so many farmer documentaries in future also because my father likes farming things.
Okay.
That will be a somewhat influential, it influences me, but I don't really have a specific pattern to select new documentary projects.
Mm-hmm.
It will be so random, like literally so random. Like when I went to be precise, I will tell you a small scenario, not scenario, small situation.
Sure.
I went to meet some of the clients for the client meeting के लिए. I went to one cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw the cafe's water bottle and I was basically bored because client was late. As usually they were late. I was late. I was reading something and I was reading that the water bottle label. Out of blue moon, I got an idea that we will make a documentary on water bottles and water prices and why water is free, why we are giving money to it, some kind of all those things came into my mind, and I started researching on that. I forgot that I came there for a client meeting. It works on that way rather than a processed way.
Mm-hmm. So you see, you observe, and then you decide to, go with
Make it.
it or not. Yeah. Okay. That is very interesting. And you were doing all of this while managing your studies. Do you want to share a bit about your studies and college? Of course.
So, yeah, to be frank, everybody do part-time job and study full-time,
Mm.
but I'm a different, some kind of feature that I do in opposite way. I do full-time documentaries and I do part-time education. So I'm pursuing psychology honors
Mm-hmm.
in Indira Gandhi Open University right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my part time. Like I am literally seeing it as a part time rather than focusing on that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Uh, in between, you also take up commercial shoots so that you can finance your own documentaries, right?
yeah, I take commercial shoots to finance my own documentaries, but like I can be frank, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So to be frank, we can't there is no use to shoot commercial projects to finance our documentaries because that money will be never be sufficient to shoot any documentary of mine.
Mm.
Like it's not about the big projects, it's about the projects the clients give us and the expectations they're ask.
Mm. Mm.
So we most of the money, like 80 to 90% of the money will be invested on the client's project itself. Like there will be no savings on it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like we are doing this from the past 3 4 years, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2020, 2019, I guess 2019. We started commercially from 2019 or 20. Till now, we never took any salary. To be frank, I and my friend never took a salary.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we have less amount also we directly transfer it to the company's account and we use it for the documentaries,
Mm-hmm.
and that will be never be sufficient, so we will ask my parents that
Mm-hmm.
mummy, can you give us some petrol money?
Yeah. So, but you like in which year did you establish Nirmala Entertainment Private Limited. So you came up with your own production company, I would.
Like, okay, can I speak, right?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, I'm very confused person when it comes to brands. Okay,
Okay.
I start like unofficially, like without registration, I started a production house on my during my ninth or tenth class
Mm-hmm.
with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, now also I'm running with my friends only. There are no like corporate employees.
Mm-hmm.
So just I and my friends chilling together and doing some projects.
Mm-hmm.
So unofficially, like we started the production house during eighth or ninth.
Mm.
It was SNP Studios or some, SNP Productions, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Then it changed to SNP Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Then I did a proprietorship on SNP Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Then we changed it to private limited, and I used my mother name
Mm-hmm.
as Enigmal Entertainments Private Limited. But the brand was SNP Studios.
Okay.
Everybody were asking me what is mean by SNP Studios when we are meeting the clients. To be frank, I don't have answers because I started it when I was on my eighth class. So how do I know what is SNP Studios right now? So we thought we will change the brand name. Like we took a brand name and we tried to run it for 2 months. Then okay, this is not going to work out. I want something new.
Mm-hmm.
Then like finally we fixed it to project non-fiction because it portrays what we do and who we are, right?
Okay, so now you've recently updated it to Project Nonfiction.
Yeah, but we didn't took any trademarks till now. But yeah, it's just project non-fiction.
Mm-hmm.
It's our brand.
Yeah. So you have YouTube channel with the same name or with another name?
No, every time I change the if at all I change the brand name, I will change the all the social media accounts, all the handles names also. So
Okay.
presently, all the social media handles are project non-fiction.
Okay, okay. Got it. That,
I'm very confused. Like I'm very fickle-minded during in the when it comes to brand names. To be
mm.
frank, my friend always scolds me on that one thing.
Yeah, I mean, you've changed it quite a bit now, I think.
Yeah, but I guess I will not change anymore because I'm happy with what I have. What I have, like project non-fiction.
Mm-hmm.
So by God's grace, I will never change again.
Okay. So how was the process of like setting up your own, company and releasing films under your banner? Did you try approaching other production banners? Did you try to collaborate with others? Do you want to talk about that a little?
So my goal for the production house was two things. I wanted to start an OTT kind of platform for the documentaries itself,
Mm-hmm.
but it never came on. Like it was only on groundwork. ही हुए हैं. It never came out.
Yeah.
And the second main point is I wanted to produce documentaries for other filmmakers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like I want to help filmmakers who are like us, like starting when they are in starting stage. No one trusts them or they go through so many things, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just wanted to make sure that what they are climbing to, it will be a smooth journey rather than an hairy up and down and all like frustrated journey like us.
Mm-hmm.
These are the main points to start a production house for me.
Okay. Mm.
So like as I said, like for the distribution itself, I wanted to distribute my documentaries mostly in India, but it was very difficult. Like the industry is very.
Mm.
I don't want to use this word, but anyways, if you want to trim it, you can. It's mostly monopoly kind of thing. Like
Mm.
not monopoly, also like nepotism बोलते ना. It's
Yeah.
kind of nepotism because if you need to go to some kind of office, you need to know someone in the office.
Yes.
Otherwise, they are like they don't even care about what you mail them. To be frank.
Hmm.
So it is very difficult to be frank. Like Abhi, though I have few friends, I can call them, I can ask for help, I can ask for the networking thing. But when I was starting, it was like damn difficult.
Hmm.
अभी भी difficulty है, but yeah, it was. I'm used to it. I can say this word. I am used to the difficulty rather than the difficulty. Abhi, I'm not saying it's easy right now,
Hmm.
but I'm used to the difficulty.
Okay.
That I have no other option to distribute my documentaries. I need to go
Hmm.
outside India itself because they are mostly interested in documentaries.
Hmm.
So I did my private limited because like few OTT platforms need that extra limited thing. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's so much of documentation. I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I really hate documents, so I don't know why they want that private limited thing. But they asked for those things, then
Hmm.
I did it. Like I
But
literally like if I need to say you one small story, then
sure.
I was doing my job before registering the production house. I used to do a job.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was trying to distribute my, I already did one short documentary at the time. So I tried to distribute it. Then it was getting difficult and office pressure was more. So I did one thing like I resigned the office. I went to a lawyer. I gave him the advance
Mm-hmm.
for the private limited thing. I came to my home and I told my parents that I resigned to my office. I resigned my job.
Oh, okay.
So it was like that.
Hmm.
It was never easy to distribute, to be frank. So yeah.
Okay. Got it. So, so now, you've made these amazing documentaries on firefighters and farmers and weavers. So, what is the process like to get permissions to shoot in a location? And this is not like a normal film shoot. You're talking to real people, no script. So, how was that, to get permissions and how did you go about it?
When it comes to Burning Bridges, the firefighters documentary,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like same as usual, we were drinking tea and we were thinking about the
Mm-hmm.
future project.
Hmm.
We wanted to do a documentary on firefighters. We used to travel before, like we used to travel in front of that front of that fire station,
Mm.
Paradise Fire Station. So we wanted to do a documentary on firefighters. We don't know how we need to do it.
Mm. Mm.
I called my friend at around 2 or 3 at the night, and I told him we are making a film on that firefighters. Come to Hyderabad.
Mm. Nice.
We wrote a very beautiful 3-page proposal for the fire department.
Mm-hmm.
The main joke is we don't know whom to give it. Like that was the first official government. Like it was we involved in the government, so we don't know whom to give.
Mm.
We don't know the process.
Yeah.
My friend went there. He was trying to speak, but there was no information coming from them. So I was like, okay, this is not going to happen. We wrote a neat, beautiful. We used our whole Sri Chaitanya English into it.
Okay.
Then we did and like we were very particular. We really wanted to make this documentary, so we know that we will mess up that like proposal. So we sent it to my sister, and she edited so many things. Basically, she rewrote everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went to Paradise.
Hmm.
Like I am very introvert person when it comes to new people.
Okay.
I went and sat in office. The assistant DFO Suresh Reddy sir was speaking so many things. Like he was telling me so many technical words. I was like, okay. First thing I am going to run from here. Otherwise, I am going to shout. ये दोनों में कुछ भी होता बोलकर I just took that proposal letter and kept on the table. He saw.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he was impressed. I don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
Then he took us to DFO sir.
Mm-hmm.
We sat there. He was also same telling me all those things. You can't come directly. All those things. Then again I gave the same same thing to him.
Hmm.
Then he also told, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You do one thing. I'll give you the DG, the Director General's PA number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great, thank you. Why can't you give director number? It will be more easy, right?
Yeah.
But no, they will give the director PA number. So he gave us the director PA number.
Mm-hmm.
He told us, we came, tell us our name, tell that we sent you.
Mm-hmm.
We called the PA. We came down from we came down of the from like we came down.
Mm-hmm.
We directly called the PA. We don't know what to do. We directly called the PA and we asked, sir, we need an appointment to meet DG, sir. He was like, regarding what? We are we are documentary filmmakers. We need documentary worker. What is documentary? He only asked one thing, and I was like, okay, I can't do anything like this. My friend spoke. He tried. We got a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So now the major point is we need to make a proposal
Mm-hmm.
to show it to them,
Okay.
like how we are making it. So like we have 4 5 days time. I was only focused on pitch deck by using all the like I saw so many films. We took some graphs from there. We want like color team. The color team needs to be like this. The shot needs to be like this. We planned for so many days. Like we wasted 4 to 5 days on the pitch deck,
Mm-hmm.
and we didn't wrote the proposal.
Okay.
At the last moment, we just changed the name. In a letter, there will be a name right on the top.
Yep.
We just changed that name. We just changed the name and we went and we gave the letter and we are trying to explain from the pitch deck, sir. We have wanted to do this kind of. He never saw the pitch deck.
Mm-hmm.
He just told us to meet some other person, some other sir. We met. He was very serious. I don't know what happened, but he was very serious. I thought, okay, we are losing this. They're not making a documentary.
Mm. Okay.
But he was he went out, he came inside, he was closing door very loudly, and I was like, okay, done. I guess I need to leave right now. Then he came and in a very angry manner, I need to say, I don't know, but he literally said, write your address on this in this paper and go. We will send you an approval letter right in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I was like, okay. What he said, can you repeat it again? Like he was very angry. Who will understand what he said at that point?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, he then calmed himself and he said again. Then I wrote my address, company's office address, and I gave it to him. Then I asked him, sir, can I start at least pre-production work then? Do whatever you want. We came. I went to the plan was we wrote around 18 to 25 stations, and we categorized into 3 main stations.
Mm-hmm.
Different zone kind of things.
Yeah.
We tried Jidmetla,
Mm-hmm.
Secunderabad, and Madhapur. Madhapur is for the high-rise buildings. It's a complete different area.
Mm-hmm.
Secunderabad is an general area. Jidmetla is a factory area. So we wanted to cover all those 3 things.
Okay.
So we focused on only those 3 5 stations.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then we did our pre-production work. We met all the on-ground workers, on-ground firefighters.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't got the permission letter, to be frank. It was 2 weeks. हो गया था, permission letter नहीं आया. We did so much of work. We changed so many things. Storyline was different from the starting to the other thing. After the pre-production.
Mm-hmm.
Before pre-production, we wanted to show their bravery. But after pre-production, we want to show their emotional state. What is the mindset or the state when they go to that fire instance.
Mm-hmm.
I can't start the project. To be frank, I just need to start recording the interviews, but I can't do it because I don't have a permission letter.
The letter is still pending. Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting, and I was like, done. Okay, this is not going to happen. My friend went to the office. He directly took the permission letter from the office. He came.
Mm-hmm.
We uh, we came back. The main problem started there.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we are trying to reach out to the stations and trying to explain with showing the permission letter,
Huh.
but that was not working out.
So they were not letting you in, or
No, they are not letting me interview the junior, like on-ground firefighters, because my main goal is to shoot only the firefighters, like on-ground firefighters,
mm.
firemen, not the station officers or not the DF4A,
Mm.
ADFOs or everyone,
Mm.
anyone. My highest ranking in my short in my documentary is, I guess, leading fireman. I guess, yeah, leading fireman.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so they are like on-ground workers. It was very difficult. So I went back to the same person who I met first,
Okay.
Suresh Reddy sir from Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, sir, I have this letter. I got the permission letter, and he said only one thing: if you got permission letter, then why did you come near me? Go down and start shooting.
Okay.
And I was like, sir, they're not giving me permission. So he was like, you have permission. What are you waiting? Sir, they're not letting you to speak with the firefighters. बोले तो, you go down, I will call and I will talk. You don't worry, just start your shooting. He
Mm.
just said that one thing. Then we started shooting the documentary from Secunderabad itself. Because of him, it started like we started interviewing, but it was difficult because they are facing camera for the first time in their life. To be frank.
Mm.
And I get it because most of my documentaries are the same characters who doesn't like they are their first time to face the camera, right?
Yes. Yes.
So then I did one interview. I understood what they are like, how they are feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, I'll do. I stopped the interview. I started chit chatting with them, drinking tea with them,
Mm.
going inside their room and they're sitting with them playing carom, doing some kind of thing, just chilling with them basically.
Mm.
Then they started opening up. We started interviewing. Like that's the process of the documentary.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So now Burning Bridges is the one that got the Dada Saheb Phalke Award, right? So you want to
Hmm.
talk about that journey of how did you feel when, you got the jury nomination, special mention? How did you feel while receiving the award? Because you've put in a lot of effort, like right from getting permissions till shooting or talking to people on the floor who are on field workers. How did you feel when you were actually receiving the award? Because Dada Saheb Phalke Award is pan India, right? So there would be like many, many people, many documentaries, I guess thousands, lakhs, and how.
Many documentaries are from out of state, out of country. So yeah, it was like I only I only sent the documentary to two film festivals. One is Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival 2024, and other one is IFH in Bangalore.
Mhm.
These are the only two film festivals I have sent till now,
Mhm.
and it got selected in two film festivals.
Wow.
I can't say about IFH because it's somewhat like we won, but it may be released by June, I guess.
Mhm.
All those categories.
Okay. The results.
So results will be releasing. I know I won, but
Mhm.
I'm just waiting for the official release.
Okay. Mhm.
So I was waiting. I was never in like I have submitted my documentaries to both of these film festivals. I went to visit my sister. I was not in Hyderabad,
Mhm.
and I was continuously with my contact with my friend Akhil.
Mhm.
And I don't know how film festival works. I don't know anything. To be frank, I don't know anything. Like
Mhm.
how they give like how we know that we got selected after selection, what is the process. Like, to be frank, this is my first film festival.
Mm-hmm.
To attend or to submit, this is my first film festival. I don't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, there was a release date.
Mm.
Like, they will say in the film festival terms, it's notification date. Like, you will get notified that your film is selected or not.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And the day has been completed, and I was with my friend. I was like, okay, it's done. We measured up. It's a technical issue. Like, there's a inner joke called technical issue where everything gets messed up
Mm-hmm.
in the project or anything. We will just say it's a technical issue.
Yeah.
So we were like, it's a technical issue. He was like, it's a technical issue. Don't worry, they will send you know.
Mm-hmm.
By हो गया 2 दिन, like the notification day has been completed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been 2 days. We are not selected. We need to just focus on our future projects because we need to come over it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not the first failure we saw, but it hurts somewhat.
Mm. Yeah.
But but I irritated my friend, like irritated in peak level.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, we are, how it works.
Yeah.
I irritated him so much. Then at around 3 at night, I guess 3 or 4 early in the morning. After we spoke around 10 o'clock at night,
Mm-hmm.
he called me around 3 to 4 a.m. at night,
Okay.
and I was in near my sister, and my father saw my phone that he's calling. He
Mm.
was continuously calling. He was continuously calling.
Okay.
Then my father woke me up and he's calling. Okay, I took the phone. See, I got irritated. I can't shout before my parents, right? So I went down.
Mm-hmm.
I called him. What is your problem, dude? It's damn 4 5 in the morning, early morning. I need to sleep. You got selected. I need to sleep. तेरा वजह से नाइट तक पूरा पूरा नाइट में सोया. I was just seeing that website. You got selected. You don't know where to click.
Oh God. Okay.
So you got selected in both the films. I sent you the screenshot and I have sent you the links, and I'm going to sleep. Good night. And he cut the call, and I saw the all screenshot and called him. And I called Akhil itself and called. We got selected, Akhil.
Mm-hmm.
I called him only and I said him because he is the first person I can say at that point.
Mm.
So then I opened my laptop. I shared to my parents. Everything was good.
Mm-hmm.
Then there will be a delegate registration in the middle. So we need to register for to attend an event.
Okay.
So after the delegate registration, they will send you. They will let you know the passes.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Delhi.
So it's only
And
your parents with you.
sorry.
Did you alone go or you went with your parents?
No, I went alone. To be frank, I went alone because I know that this is my first time. And second thing, most of the film festivals are for the networking purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they sent us few mails. There were few mails were exchanging between the event organization and the filmmakers.
Mm-hmm.
So mostly the film festivals are for the networking purposes. So there will be no use to bring parents. I felt, because I don't know. I really don't know will win or no. It's just like a networking thing.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
So I just went alone. Uh, it starts around 8 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I was alone, and I don't know what to do. That was my first time,
Mm-hmm.
and that was my second time in Delhi, to be frank.
Okay.
And the first time in Delhi was when I was in second or third year, when I was in 3 years or second 2 year old.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know anything about the Delhi also.
Got it.
I went there. I was like, they gave me the delegate pass. I don't know whom to speak. I was sitting in the lobby.
Mm-hmm.
There was a person in front of me. He was saying some Instagram or something.
Mm-hmm.
I need to talk to someone. Otherwise, I don't know what I need to do.
Yeah.
Then I started interacting with the one person. the person who was sitting in the front,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the only person I met in that film. Like I met other people, but he became my one of my brother or the friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like we started roaming. There are five screens in that event
Mm-hmm.
where we are. So they are continuously screening the documentaries or films or music videos, all those things.
Okay. Hmm.
So we were like catching that they gave us a paper of screening. They gave us a screening list in what screens, what are the what they are screening.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, by up to kya dekega.
Mm.
We are just randomly selecting some of the video, like some of the films, and we are going sitting there. If you are getting bored, we are coming out. Like we are just roaming on the lobby for the half the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I literally forgot that I have my documentary screening.
Yeah.
So there are two documentaries, right? One is Harvest of Independence, and the other one is Burning Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
So we went and sat for Harvest of Independence. Then I saw Navin Chandra sir
Mm-hmm.
and some other filmmakers from other from other industries.
Okay.
Then I forgot about the Burning Bridges like screening.
Mm-hmm.
Like after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I went into my own screening. To be frank,
Mm-hmm.
like that was the last screen five,
Okay.
and that was after the lunch. No one, to be frank, no one saw the screening, and I was like, okay,
Okay.
see, it we get hurt, okay,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
because at least some person need to see, right?
Yes. Yes.
The main point of me sending the documentaries to film festivals is to make those stories reach the wider audience.
Yes.
I wanted all my It's not about me making documentaries. It's about the stories what I'm trying to tell to the world. Right? Hello.
Yes. Yes.
So I want to bring all the stories out rather than not as a documentary filmmaker. I feel like it's my responsibility to bring those stories to show those stories to wider audience.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to show those stories, to be frank, rather than all those film festival things. I just wanted to show the documentary to wider audience to understand what they go through, or when it comes to burning bridges, what their mental state or what they'll go through, or when it comes to harvesting independence, how they're tackling the problem of farming and what they are getting back, like what villagers are thinking about themselves, all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Then no one saw the documentary. Like at least for the Harvest of Independence, there were people, but for the burning bridges but no one was there. And like see, time I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
like you will break at a point, right?
Yes. Yes. And that too, an
And
event is it was happening, right? So.
yeah, and then I was like, okay, this is not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like I said, I met a friend there.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm getting late. I need to like I have a flight. I was like, I will also come with you.
Mm.
But at a point I came from Hyderabad to I just went to Delhi just because of the film festival.
Yes.
हो गया ना पूरा हो जाने दो बोलकर we sat there
Mm-hmm.
like the awards started. They were presenting the awards.
Mm-hmm.
Then documentary category आया, short documentary category आया.
Mm-hmm.
They gave like they were saying about like there are so many international films in the documentary category.
Mm-hmm.
Like few of the documentary categories were went by, like they gave to the international people, they gave the few. Sorry, give me a second. They gave few categories to international documentaries.
So I thought Dada Saheb Phalke Award is only for Indian.
Yeah, it's a national film festival, but I don't know how. Like they gave permissions for to submit international films also.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
There are so many international films. Not only in the documentary category, they are in the other categories. There are other films which are made international,
Mm-hmm.
made by international students or pro studios, I guess.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
So then they gave an award for an institute, Catholic Institute, I guess. Then I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
now I guess we need to leave. Then my friend got an award, like special festival mention. He got a festival mention.
The friend you were talking to till now.
Yeah.
That's nice.
No, no, the friend I met there.
Yeah, that's the same one I was talking. Yeah.
He, then I was like, okay, because festival mention is the last
Mm-hmm. Okay.
award, and I was like, okay, done, thank you, good night. Yeah, I guess we need to leave.
Mm-hmm.
But out of the blue moon, they called jury mention,
Mm-hmm.
honorable jury mention, burning witches. I was like, I was like, see, I was just gave up. To be frank, I gave up. I literally gave up, and I was just chilling there.
Mm-hmm.
And the friend was like, "तेरे को ही बुला रहा." Oh yeah,
Okay.
I still have that. Like those awards was being presented by one of the well-known wildlife documentary filmmaker,
Okay.
uh, Ajay Vedi, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to talk to him, and I was in a state where, is it really happening? Is they really giving to the? Are they giving award to him?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I just gave a handshake, and I just took the award and went. I just came.
Mm-hmm.
I still have that video. Whenever I see that video, I was like, oh man, shit! I didn't even spoke to him.
Mm-hmm.
I was not in a stage where I will get an award. It wasn't like I didn't. I was just processing at that time. To be frank,
Mm-hmm.
okay, is this happening or not happening? Just give me some clarity, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like I just won. I feel like I could have spoke with him. It will be much better, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it did happen. But yeah, it was great. Then I came back.
Mm-hmm.
I came to my room.
Mm-hmm.
I told all my friends and people, and I messaged them. I spoke with all of them.
That's
I
nice.
came. I went to Plug TV. They called me because Plug TV is also like Burning Bridges is also in the Plug TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I met them. They were very like they were very friendly to the people. So they were very friendly.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke with them, and I was getting late for my flight, so I need to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was that's amazing. Thank you for sharing. I mean, all the efforts have paid off.
Yeah.
So now, like, what is that you want to share with the upcoming filmmakers, be it fiction, non-fiction? What is that you want to tell them? I mean, you've been through so much.
To be frank, I am also an upcoming documentary filmmaker. I'm not like a big person. I am also an upcoming documentary filmmaker. Like has an like upcoming filmmaker to an upcoming filmmaker or who a person who wants to come to
Yeah.
film side. I just want to say is like trust the process.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just wanted to say them to trust the process because you need to trust yourself or you need to trust the process.
Mm.
Because as a filmmaker, if you can't trust what you're doing, then nobody will trust you at a point of time.
True.
You really need to trust your process. Like you may be wrong, you may be right, but at the point you need to take a decision. You need to just do what you're thinking or what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Rather, it may be like a disastrous end. Rather, it may be a like beautiful uh, film ending.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. You just need to do it and trust the process. you need to start. At least you need to start and keep on working on it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but I really understand that we literally want to. I literally wanted to give up sometimes, but
Mm-hmm.
we need to. At that point, we really need to trust the process because I know I so many. I has my like as a documentary budding documentary filmmaker. I wanted to give up so many times,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but I have a very good friends around me.
Mm.
So they keep on supporting me. My parents, like, they literally support me
Mm-hmm.
no matter what. Like, they blindly support me because few years, like, when I wanted to start, when I was doing few things, they don't know what I'm doing also.
Yeah. Mm.
They were like, just do whatever you want, but just be careful.
Yeah.
So yeah, just create a good friend zone or get good people around you and just do whatever you want to do.
That's really amazing, the support that you got.
Yeah, to be frank, कुछ भी हुआ तो that is because of the people who are supported me, like
Mm.
my parents, my
Mm.
friend, my sibling,
Yeah.
or other sisters like Shreya Didi or you
Mm-hmm.
or Savera. All these people were the support, like pillars to me whenever I'm like they are the foundation. They are like when I'm dropping or whenever I'm coming back, they were like pushing me forward.
Mm. Yeah.
Like they never let me to give up. They never let me to give up on things.
That's amazing.
So I really want. If they are not there, then it will be difficult to do all those. All not difficult. It will be never happen
Mm.
without my any of their support. I can't be, I can't even shoot a 1 minute film, to be frank.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
That's that's really amazing, and thank you for sharing your journey, Phaneendra.
thank you, Suchitra, thank you for having me. First of all, I know we wanted to do it before itself, but yeah, I'm not busy. I'm just like uh, low because of few works.
Yes,
So I'm sorry if I made you wait for
no
so many months, I guess.
no problem. I think I knew your potential. I saw your work.
Because you asked me for the interview on Provoke, I guess, right?
Sorry?
You asked me to for the you invited me for the podcast during Provoke after Provoke, right?
Yes, yes. After I
And I was like, Didi, no, I want to do something in my life. I don't know what I will do.
yeah, but the wait was worth it because now, I've seen you grow so much and do so many documentaries, and I know your potential. And yeah, sure, I'll link all your YouTube channels, your websites in the description so that people also can go and watch what amazing work you have done. And you literally made our country proud, to be honest. Even like without going to a filmmaking school, you were able to pull all of this off. So this is something is very inspiring for people. I think it's amazing.
Thank you. I don't know how I made my country proud. To be frank, because I never went to international film festival. It's a national film festival. I see. Uh, if I have some time, I just wanted to say this thing. Like,
Sure,
I
sure.
don't know how much I made the country proud, but I can definitely say that I made my people who like my people who supported me proud.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can damn sure tell that to anyone. I don't know how much, yeah, like I made the country proud, but I made my people proud. That's the main object, or that gives me happiness, to be frank. At the end point, that makes me happy.
Got
That make me happy. Sorry.
Yes, sure. And, thank you for your time today, Phaneendra, and I hope to see more of your work in future.
Yeah, I will share you. You know, I will share you.
Yes.
I will literally invite you for my next screening. I don't know when, but it will be happening this next 2 months. But I will definitely invite you for the screening.
I'll.
You know the Tremble project, right? I have showed you for the rough version.
Yeah.
That will be screening. I don't know when
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't even edit it till now.
Mm-hmm.
But in next 2 months, we will be screening with in the collaboration with NRB Film Lab.
Sure, sure.
So I will definitely invite you. Please be free.
Yes, yes, I'll definitely come. Can't wait to watch it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Suchitra. Thank you.